Hey class, today you're going to be learning about plate tectonics. Before you get started, copy this down into your input. So this shows the inside of the Earth with the inner core in the middle, the outer core, lower core, upper core, and then this outer portion called the lithosphere, which includes the continental crust and the oceanic crust. Once you're done copying this down into your input, feel free to move on. So this is just to show you that this is inside the Earth. Hopefully this is a better diagram if you had trouble understanding the other. So the Earth can be divided into layers based on physical properties. So the Earth's layers itself can be divided into three: the lithosphere, the mantle, and the core. So the lithosphere consists of the crust and the upper mantle. And it provides us with many important resources for humankind, including our minerals, fuel such as coal, petroleum gas, all these things we use to power our car to give us energy, and nutrients for plants, which are then used for food by humans and animals. So we finished that quick part. And so now let's move on to being able to describe the three different types of plate boundaries. So what is the plate tectonic theory? So the plate tectonic theory states that the lithosphere is divided into segments called plates, which move and continually change in shape and size. So these are referred to as tectonic or lithospheric crustal plates. So why do these plates move? They move because of convection in the mantle. So we briefly touched on convection when we were learning about volcanoes, but convection is the transfer of heat due to the circular motion that happens when warm material rises and cool material drops down. So how do plates move? Plates are always moving. They're constantly moving, and they sometimes collide and slide past or move away from each other. There are three types of plate boundaries which we need to know, and this is where things get a little confusing. Convergent. So this is the first type of plate boundary. So we can think of them converging or coming together. So this is when two plates move towards each other and the denser plate eventually descends below, and the less dense plate is in a process called subduction. So this is associated with trenches, island arcs, and folded mountains. The second type of plate boundary is a divergent plate boundary. So you can think of diverging as moving away from each other. So two plates move away from each other, and it's often associated with volcanism, so volcanoes, earthquakes, and high heat flow, and found primarily on the bottom of the ocean or the seafloor. The third type of plate boundary we're going to touch on is a transform plate boundary. This diagram may be a little confusing and may make you think of divergent, but this is actually where two tectonic plates slide past each other, and this is characterized by long fault lines and shallow earthquakes. So that's it for today's lesson. Super quick, super easy on plate tectonics. If you have any questions, please let me know. Make sure you complete your exit ticket and the independent practice. Thanks, everyone.